Alright. There we go, that should be working. Pardon the intro YouTube audience, but new stream session, so kicking things off with a summary. For anyone not watching on YouTube. Basically, we started the story of Lynn, who, months after losing her family and her tribe in a bandit attack, found out that she's actually the daughter, or granddaughter, excuse me, of a nobleman. And, now her grand uncle is trying to seize his throne. And, she's heading back there to put a stop to all this nonsense. That about covers it. Yes. The last chapter specifically was about Lynn going to another nobleman. I've learned that it is pronounced Marquis, which I still do not like, but I guess I'll have to roll with it. But that other Marquis was super racist about her mixed heritage. So she was like, well, then I don't need any help from you. But, now we've got this little kid. That seems a bit rude. Okay. 10 days away. If there aren't any delays. Kent being ever wary, and then appreciating Kent's advice. Lynn is the hero. She's the main character. Of course she wants to help a child in need. Really tough, eh? Darn right we're tough. Someone named Nurgle, huh? Ah, they're finally giving me the preparations screen. So this usually comes in with most chapters. The preparation screen lets you take a look at the map and see, what the layout is. You can look at bosses like Heinz here. There's a new enemy type we haven't seen. Shaman. One of the Black Fang. In fact, that's this group we're fighting right now. The League of Assassins. Actually, I'm going to scroll through real quick, see if any of them's holding an item. Alright, that guy's holding a lance. I could probably make use of that. Alright, so you can pick which units you want to send into battle. Like, I could probably get away with leaving Matthew out of this fight. Just because, well, he's a thief, and there isn't going to be much call for thievery. Decisions. Admittedly, even though Wrath is mounted, and therefore has better movement than Will, I don't know, I don't like using Wrath quite as much. So I think I'll go with this team here. You can change the formation. Any unit that's required to be there, like Lyn, will always have a fixed spot. But you can swap around anyone else as you see fit. Like, maybe I don't want Florina to be right there. Because she's in range of that archer, even though I'll get the first move. Just as an example. So, we'll go with that. And trade around items. I'm trying to decide if I want to use that angel robe that I have. And 7 max HP is a lot. But it looks like a lot of units could actually use it, so I'll hold off on it for now. Save so that all my changes are preserved, and I can start the fight. But before that, together we ride. So here's Lucius the Monk. Who is staying at the inn. So monks use light magic. Mages generally have high resistance, that's not much of a surprise. That bit about magic, or mages having a hard time doing damage to other mages is half true. I'm sure enemy mages will have a hard time doing damage to me. Alright, so that was also talking about the magic triangle, which is basically the same as, the weapons triangle. Light beats dark. Dark beats anima, which is what Urk uses, and anima beats light. The other thing we're getting is a bard. very unique unit. Place for a ballad or a saltarello. What the hell's a saltarello? I'm sure it's a kind of song, but... that's the key thing. As a bard, he can inspire a unit to move a second turn. That reminds me, I gotta turn on animations real quick. You can have one... just for now. Mills goes to play for Lucius, and... there you have it. So I'm pretty sure all Fire Emblems have something basically the same. A special unit that can allow your other units to move a second time in a single turn. So we'll put Lucius over here and finish off the Shaman. See his attack animation for real this time. Now we can start for real. Let's see. What was I feel like there's stuff I wanted to talk about. Wow, okay. It's fine. Oh yeah, one thing I did want to mention at some point is that, generally speaking, experience is kind of at a premium. Well, maybe that's not the right way to put it. But there is a limited amount of experience that you can get over the course of a playthrough. Because, well, experience comes from fighting enemies. And there are no infinitely respawning enemies. Eventually, you just run out of dudes. No, I don't need to buy anything. Just put Dorcas there anyway. Bards are kind of the exception to that. Just because they don't have to engage in combat to get their experience. Let's see. We'll do that. Of course, the other thing is that it's kind of hard to keep your bards or your performers in pace with the rest of the group, because literally their entire gimmick is letting characters move forward again. And I might have messed up a bit here. I guess I'll get rid of this Iron Sword. Characters can only hold 5 items at a time. You kill an enemy and get a drop. It puts you at 6. You will have to drop something, which is a shame. But I suppose it is what it is. Let's see. And Ursane can go out here and use his lance. Yeah, it would have been a better idea to kill that bandit with Ursane, but oh well. I'm not here to play perfectly, so it's fine. Let's see. No, now that I think about it, I'm not sure I ever mentioned properly, but flying units like Florina here, they never get terrain bonuses. So like she's technically on a mountain right now, not just... Well, I mean, I guess that's a mountain tile, but this is a peak tile, which is even higher. Better defense, look at that, 40 evasion, and she doesn't get to use any of it. It just does not apply to her. Let's finish this guy off. That's, you know, another one of those trade-offs that you get for let's see, for having that superior mobility. And oh, I could have killed Urk. That's fine. Alright, you know what, now that I've shown off the performance animation, I'm gonna turn Nils' animation off. Florina to visit at this village. Well, this guy says you can't just use magic, or you can't just dodge magic, but... I mean, you can. I'm pretty sure in other Fire Emblem games, specifically Fire Emblem 2, Gaiden and its remake, Shadows over Valentia, magic is really good. Magic's accuracy isn't affected by terrain at all, so it's generally really good to use. The only trade-off, if there is one, well, that sounds bad, at least, is that it costs HP to use. Anyway, that's a whole completely different thing that we don't need to get into. Strength and speed, good level. You gotta get only 2 stat ups, that's the 2 you really want. Anyway, since I was talking over that explanation, here's the item that we got. Pure Water, it boosts resistance, and then it weakens over time. It'll raise your resistance by 7. So if we put it on Florina right now, she would have 11 resistance. And just as a comparison, here's our mage boss here, who's got 10 attack. So it would actually completely negate the damage. And then every single turn after that, after you use it, the resistance decreases by 1. So it lasts 7 turns, basically. And you can refresh that whenever you want. Let's see. How far can we go? We'll do something like this. Second that, maybe not. How about something like this? Yeah, that looks good. You gotta take advantage of that weapons triangle when you can. Send him that way for backup. Put Nils on the mountain. Actually, let's take a look at his stats real quick. So he's got high speed and luck, so his evasion, his avoid as they call it, is really good. 64, so anytime, like if this guy were to attack, he's got 106 hit, so take away Nils' avoid, and that's only like a 40% chance to hit. Which is really good. That's kind of what you want to hope for. Because the way the enemy AI is programmed, they love to attack units that can't fight back. Let's see. Might be time to pull Kent back on that battle. Because it just occurred to me that that's a mountain square, and that means Kent is not allowed to move there. But send Florina down here. Who knows, we might be lucky and get a critical. Well, we didn't, but that's okay. Rescuing. Who can go down there instead? Some Dorcas over that way. Heal up Kentian, mostly because I just want the experience from it. Let's see, 57% chance to hit. Well, we'll finish that guy off, but I think I'll have Lynn take this guy on. And, well. Yeah, she'll be fine. HP and strength. Okay, I'll take it. Anytime you get strength for Lynn, that's a good level as far as I'm concerned. Lucius can do something. 11 or 62 hits. 55. I'll take the 62. Hooray! That's a little awkward, but I think I can make this work. You know what? We'll do something like this. That's actually hurt though. No, there's not. That's fine. I'll have Sarah move up. finish this guy off. Alright, Florino, what are you giving me? Oh, not bad. I would have liked to see some strength in there, but, you know, that's fine. Alright. Who's this guy? I wonder. Well, that wasn't particularly informative, but spoilers, we will meet him eventually. Properly. Alright, so let's see, some Lucius down this way. If I can... That's too far. I'll just do this. There we go. So the thing about shaman-type units is that they are generally slower, but they usually have higher health and defenses. Let's take a look. Like, he's got 5 defense. He's got better defense than he does resistance. That's a lot. Let's give Dorcas some action. Jeez. Remember, even with true hit, if it's not 100%, and you still get a chance to miss, it's fine. Keep the line moving. Bring his way back there, but that's fine. Hooray, we finally got a level for Sarah. We got speed and resistance. Great. As a cleric, Sarah's most useful stat is going to be her magic. And I want to say that her magic growth is actually really bad. I'm pretty sure it's bad. So I'm not surprised that she didn't get a level there. We'll have Florina go in to draw some attacks. While everyone else just is close. This is a common strategy you'll see from me, is baiting out units to attack. Baiting out the enemy to attack specific units. I'll attack with her because she'll be fine, even if she does take a hit. Sarah moving up again because I want her to be able to heal. Pretty sure I can't flip. Oh, that worked. I mentioned this already, but enemy AI in this game has a list of priorities. I wish I knew all of them off the top of my head, but generally they like to target enemies that can't fight back. Then they'll target enemies. They do... Like, that's the most important thing, whether or not the enemy, or their target, can fight back. And after that is things like how much damage they can do, so let's see. How much damage they can do, their evasion, or rather their accuracy. Actually, no, accuracy's not much of a factor, is it? God. Let's see. I'm pretty sure this means... Actually, I wasn't even paying attention to what else got. I guess speed and luck? Pretty much all you need out of him. What was I saying? Right. Enemy AI priorities. So things like how much damage they can do. Ooh. That slight moment of hesitation meant critical. That and spinning the arrow around. See, I'm gonna check something real quick. Make sure I didn't completely mess things up. Where the hell am I looking? Let's see, I'll check status. Turn 10. Okay. That's fine. That would be ill-advised. What can Sam do? I'll have Kent try to finish this guy off. There we go. Oh no, the girl is already... Already what? The skill and resistance? Okay. Oh no, she's not here. Hey, who's this red-haired nerd? Ah, Eliwood of Faray, huh? Hey, that blue-haired guy was looking for someone named Eliwood. Alright, so got the introductions out of the way. Another family friend. One who isn't racist. And, of course, now that we actually have an offer of help from someone who doesn't suck in the nobility class, Lynn promptly refuses his aid. So here we have Ninian and Nils, a pair of siblings, traveling performers. And she dances. It's a sacred dance. Unfortunately, she is hurt and cannot dance. Special talents, huh? You have some kind of spider sense. Oh, I did like that. Saying, what do you think? Never mind, I know what you think. And of course he thinks, let's help the cute girl. Not that kind of cute, but, you know, the cute kind of cute. And this is... That quick fade to black indicates that this is technically a second part of the conversation. A unique ring. And Lynn wants to go get the ring back. Another tutorial. So there are side chapters you can get. Or Gaiden chapters if you prefer. So not doing them won't have an impact on the story, I believe. It'll fill in some extra details, but nothing that won't actually hurt. This game is just trying to scare you here. Yeah, it doesn't hurt anything. You can skip them, but we're absolutely going to do them. So, I already forget if it came up in the little tutorial window, but they do have conditions you have to fulfill to get them. And that one was finish Chapter 7 in 15 turns, which is a very generous time limit. It took me 10 turns, and honestly, I could have done it a lot faster. But But I didn't feel like it, so here we go. So let's just save.